Hello guys, welcome to the day 5 and the last day of our boot camp. So are you guys excited? Just let me know in the chats. Let's see who all are live. Like I will again wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Just message your friends who was with us from the starting to join us ASAP so we can start. Uh, just be quick everyone to let your friends just share them link and ask them to join. Be quick. So, as you all know, today is the last day where we are going to talk about all the things we have done in the last 4 days in a very brief, and then we will move forward with the final part, like the prediction part, which for which we were waiting for so long. Okay, Madhavan is asking, is the project started? The project is near end. Like today, we are going to end it, and also I'm going to tell you guys how to like push it to your GitHub. Like in Google Colab it is very easy. In VS Code we have to like git add, then git commit, and then git push everything. But in this we can just directly copy in the GitHub. So guys, be ready, and I hope each and everyone present here has a GitHub link and LinkedIn ID. So like GitHub ID and LinkedIn ID both, so they do not face any issue. Okay, so please do the needful. And also I will share the GitHub link in which the Python code, like whole notebook and everything will be present. And a part of that also, like it will have a sample readme through which you can like easily access the what kind of readme you should upload in your GitHub, so that your portfolio build to be have a stronger when the recruiters have a look on it. Okay, Samuel is asking, you have missed the attendance twice. Samuel, I think you need to contact the DevTown team. If you are in the WhatsApp group, you must see the their admin, so you can contact them. If it would be have possible to give you certificate, they will surely help. Like if anything is possible, they will surely help you. Otherwise, please be attentive from the next time. Like you can copy the link. Like the link doesn't close immediately after class. It like get closed after 1 or 2 hours. So you just have to be attentive when we will get certificate. Please don't spam Mohan. I can see the same single in the single time also. You will get the certificate once the this boot camp is over. Like today, once we over, submission link will be given to you guys in the WhatsApp community, in which you need to upload your project, a 30-second video of prediction, like showing how you completed the project, and a 5 to 6 slide PPT showing in each day how you progressed uh, day by day. Okay, sure. So we should proceed. No, we are not having quiz today, as we have a lot of things already lined up. So we usually have one or two quiz only in a boot camp. If we keep on doing quiz every day, but it won't be possible for us to complete the project. So we are not having quiz today. But instead we are going to showcase how you should push your portfolio, and rest if you have any doubt. So if you have any doubt, you can answer like ask in the comment section and I will answer. Okay. So I think almost people have joined and we can proceed with. Yes, you have to upload this project on GitHub. That's what I'm saying. Tamim, you have to upload the project on GitHub. Okay. So shall we move today? Like move with our main part. What we have to do today. Okay. NumPy is not installing in your computer. What IDs you are using? First of all, Bushra, can you tell? Like you are using PyCharm, VS Code, or Colab, or what, or Anaconda. If you have any confusion, again I am repeating, if you have any confusion regarding or any issue regarding the certificate, please contact the DevTown team. They will surely resolve your query or any problem you are facing. So instead of just spamming, like here, if you spam, I'm not going to have anything do here or help you anything with this here. This will be resolved by the DevTown backend team. They will surely resolve it. You can contact them on WhatsApp. Like you have to join the WhatsApp community. In that you can ask them to resolve the issue. Okay. So let's start. I think otherwise we will keep on. First of all, just answer me in the chat. Like, do you guys have received a file name as heart.csv and the template file which I have shared yesterday? Like, just answer me in the chats. In the okay. First of all, just answer me that have you guys received or not this file or not in the community, WhatsApp community? No. Just a second. Just a minute. I asked the team to share it. It will be sure. Although I have messaged, but just a second. Uh, although like yesterday, have you guys like downloaded your template from here? And anyone does they have created a sample data in this file which you have downloaded? Just a minute. I am going to share. Give a minute. You guys can download from there also. Just a second. I have shared you guys a Google Sheet link. Like you guys can see, I have shared this link. You guys can access the CSV sample data, which uh, although it is coming on the, like I think you guys check please on the group. It has come with the name of heart data set. .csv file. And if you're not in the community, you can like down go here and download the data set, like sample it. I have created some sample data set kind of thing, in which it has different age, cholesterol, so that check our system is working or not. Okay. Have you guys now received? Please just message, so we should proceed with the coding part. And you guys can also like access from this file also. All those guys who are not in the community, WhatsApp community, can access from here also. Received? Okay. So just asking, just tell anyone, like anyone has entered a sample data, like the in this template file. Have you guys any entered the data from yours side? If you guys have created on this or not? Yes, this is testing data. Rituraj, this is testing data. Yes. Okay. So I think let's proceed. So again, like we have this data set, we have to upload a file. So we will kind of copy this code and go on. Like we have to upload again. So we will run this code and we will upload the data set which have been shared to you. Like it contains the sample data. I have already told you guys, like sample data containing all the people's heart, like five. I have only taking five people, like five different people with five different readings and reports. So in this it will tell out of five who all are suffering from the uh, heart disease and who all are okay. But the answer will be in form of, like as I already told you, in form of 0 or 1. If the num data set, like num column will tell and give answer as 0, that means he is not suffering from uh, heart disease. But whereas if it gives 1, it is he or she is suffering from heart disease. Okay. Is this the project that we are required to carry out only the... Okay. Tony, I'm not able to get your question, what you're asking. Please mention clearly what you are trying to ask. So I think everyone has uploaded this data set in your system. So we can proceed with the like coding part. I hope everyone has done this. So we should proceed. And if anyone by chance has like uploaded a different data set or different thing in which they have uh, like given a different name, so I'm just telling you have to change a name. So here, first of all, we are importing joblib and pandas as pd. So for like uh, last date of submission is 28. Again, a document will be shared to you guys in the chat, like in the group. Just a second, I am sharing. Although the link, this whole document will be shared to you in the community, so don't get panic. Like first of all, like now coming to this, back to the code. Once we done with the prediction part, I will answer all the questions. First, let's just do this. I'm answering that only, Sarmad. I'm telling that only. First of all, we are importing here joblib, है ना, to like to load the save data set, like save models and the scalars files from the files. Like here, earlier we have saved these data set using the joblib. So here we are again loading these data set, instead of like loading from here and running whole model inside that. we are just going to load the models which we are going to use, and then we are importing pandas as pd to read and handle the tables in this data set which we are uploading for the testing and the prediction part. Like when we are going to get a prediction, also we have to upload in a like significant template. So for that part we are uploading this data set, and you are here importing pandas as pd for this part only. So here, like, we have created a user df, like user data frame, like reads a user data file into a table called user df. Here it will load in this data set, and it is just like opening a kind of as I shared this csv file link of in the sheets form, also google sheets. It is same ways opening and like excel sheet into the python. Nothing else, it will not do anything more than that. But here, like, again I'm telling, like, this file should, if you are uploading from your side also, this file should contain the same columns as the template which was sh- uh, given here, like the template which we saved earlier, which we have here. You guys can download from here. Again I'm telling, you guys can download from here. Yeah, so it should have same template. Like if you want to compare, you can compare both of them, which I have shared in the doc in earlier, like here in the community, and the link also, and later on also. Okay. Yes, all the submission is just like the last bootcamp. There is nothing new. The submission protocols remain the same. You have listened about matplotlib, but not about joblib. Uh, as you, like, you are in your beginner phase, once you keep on working, you will listen about all these things. Okay. So once we, like, have done with this, now we will get the columns from the training data set, like what we have got into this. Like earlier also we have selected the data types which include numbers, then again the objects, and also the boolean type of data set which we are, which we have used earlier. So you have to proceed with this. What is some summation method will be the same as the last bootcamp. You guys will be shared a link in the WhatsApp community itself, and you guys will have 2 days time. Like today is 26th. You by the midnight of 28th, you guys can submit. Like you have 2 days extra time. You guys can work upon that and submit till 28th. And once the evaluation and everyone has received, like everyone's submission has been received, you guys will get the appreciation certificate. Okay. So now what, from here, like from here to here. So from here the training data, from the training data, like df which we have initially called, figure out which columns were like numbers, which column were text, and which column were boolean. Like we are categorizing the column list by the numbers, by the objects, and by the list, like boolean list. um, okay. So we can just write here, just a second for your understanding. Like we are getting column list from training dataset. Okay. So dataset, or we can, we are sorry, we are here data frame, we are importing from data frame. Okay. So once we are done with this, We have to like drop the columns of the user df, like here which we have imported a user df to avoid some errors. Like initially also we have done this using the correlation and everything, so we will here also do the same thing. Like we will having different columns also. After this we will standardize also the missing values and everything. So what now we are doing, so here moving forward, so like we are checking that the columns which were present in the like initial data set or the columns, if that columns are only present in the user df or not. If any extra column, like if any extra column like numeric columns from the initially which we have, like from data set we have already checked like what all columns we have already. So now we are checking in the data set which we have uploaded. Like if any user upload any random data set which doesn't rely any columns, so the machine will obviously give the error and everything. So we need to have the whole idea of what actually uh, things are missing and what extra things are present. Like if any extra things which are not relatable also it is present, then it might create an issue with the system while predicting. So here we are checking and removing all the columns from the, like here we can write we are dropping columns uh, which are extra in user df than required to avoid errors. Okay, so we are like kind of removing extra things to avoid such errors. Like if any errors which we got, git link I will share soon, just have some patience. Yes, it will be posted in community only, the submission Google form. Okay, so now we will check any missing value in the data set like which we are uploading. Does it have like initially, like I think here we have checked the missing values here, like the things which we have done the missing value thing, like checking is there any missing value. If yes, like numeric columns only, we can do mean of numeric column. Then we are going to fill the mean of the whole column in it. Okay, so we are going to write user df numeric columns is equals to user df. Again we are going to call numeric columns, and then we are going to give the command fill. And okay, we have got the mean. We don't want categorical columns, so okay, so it is going to fill all the numeric columns here. So we can write fill the missing numeric column. Okay, so we have done with the two stages which we have done. Then Yes, the model is saved, but we are doing all this for the data which we have all now uploaded. The sample data set also be in the same category, like same format, along the data which we have initially trained. Like if we have trained batsman to face a fast bowler, and surprisingly we give him a spin bowler, then he will my I am sure he might get out easily. So we have to like, if we have trained a batsman according to fast bowler, then we have to bowl the fast only. We can't go with the spin. Same here, what we have trained a data set, we have to go with that only. We can't like go any way. And like in this, if you're not on GitHub, Priyanshi, I'm suggesting you to make your GitHub ID right now, or once the class gets over, because if you are going with a technical field, GitHub is kind of most important thing. Once you know everything, like, mm, if you are in field of technical, GitHub is its lifeline, you can say. So I suggest you to have GitHub ID for sure. Do we need to do a project for certificates? Yes, of course. Why are you here? You are for here project, and the certificate secondary. First of all, focus on the learning part. Certificates are also important, but focus on learning part. You should make projects. That's what the thing which is going to help you in the placement and everything, for sure. Because whenever an interviewer will ask you a question or anything, he will surely ask you about these things. So please be focused on all this. Yes, I will be sharing the whole code. Please wait, once we do this all. Just a minute. So I think for in this, let's take for like categorical columns also. Let's fill the categorical columns with the like unknown value, like we take it as like null or unknown value. So for columns in, we are going to like user df. We are going to like do yeah, columns. First of all, we have done. Now we will move with the replacing what value actually we want. So we want the columns dot fill with, like if I want to fill with any unknown like we unknown. If we don't have any information, then we will just leave it with unknown. Okay. And let's take for boolean also. Why to left boolean? Like we have boolean columns also in this. So for columns in bool columns, we are going to like user df columns, we are going to give as type, we are going to convert the type into int. Like booleans, we are going answer with like 0 and 1. We are going to answer that whole thing in here. We can add column. Okay, so like any blank values present here will be so done all like filled anything if they are like if user has missed any value or the value is not present. Okay, so after this like we will move it, like I think we have done one hot encoding in this, so we will do the same thing here also, like uh, as I told what we have trained, so we are going to give the system or the model also the same thing, so the prediction can be uh, prediction ratio should be the greatest, so we should get the right answer only. Like again I'm telling, if we train something for the fast rolling and we give them spin, so they will feel confused. So same here, we will do the same, like the categorical columns we have done the hot encoding to. So now we will do one hot encoding for which column? Categorical columns. Okay, so now move forward with like user df, then we have given encoded is equals to, then we are going to import pandas, and here we are getting get, like I think get dummies everyone remember we have initially used also user df, then we have like columns is equals to which type of columns we want, just we want categorical columns. Okay, so I think everyone gets this part. Yes, you will get the full code of this project. Please have some patience. Please be some patient. Like once we finish this project, everything will be provided to you. Okay. Now, what some parts are left for the training which we have done. So we are to align the same data set in that only. So now we are going to align like columns with the training features like X column which we have done earlier. So we are going to do that also. So here like again I'm writing like align columns. Okay, so moving forward with this we have to like user df dot encode which we have uses encoded, like this is what we have encoded. So low, it's already, so we have like kind of we will re-index everything and do the uh, aligning the common columns in the same way we have in the data set and the way which we have created the realigned data set. Like here you can see, just a minute, like here we have you have created the features just like this in the same just a minute, Sorry guys for interruption. So coming back to the code, like here we have where there's a second. So like here we have categorized all the columns in the X, like rearranged everything. So like categorical columns also in the form of 0 and 1. Same way we are going to do the thing with the data set which the user will upload. Like here the user will upload whichever data it will get it. So I think you got this. So now moving forward with the like code. So here we are going to then like we have done the one in, like we have filled the missing values, we have done the encoding, we have done the aligning. Now what's the next left? Like we have to done the scaling part also. Like we have done the scalization scalar part also, like the values which are in range of 100 to 200, 300, 400. We are all going to like rescale them in the form of like in the range of 0 to 100 only. So same way, like again we are going to do the scale. See, all these steps we have done, but for the data which we are uploading, we have to do the okay. So here we are like going to do okay, it is already giving. So we were like using the scalar data, so it is already even. So we are going to scale the same form and transform that in the, yeah, user df encoded part. Okay, but like we are not going to do this part right now. Like we have done with this like scalar part, we are using two models. So we are done with that. So now scalarization part has been done. So now we will move with the prediction part, like what it actually going to predict. So this is the main part which is going to tell what actually things are. So model is equals to, now people who were asking job live, this is where we are going to use job live to load the data sets which we have used. Divakar, please be patient, attendance will be given. You don't need to like spam again and again. Okay, so prediction dot rf model, then we have to like, so we have like prediction is equals to model dot predict. First of all, we are going to say that we have to predict what you have to predict this thing, and then you have to allot like user df from where you have like extracted the data set name. Like we were using heart disease prediction dot predict. Okay, so this is the part which we are using. So now the main part, till here we are done with the prediction. So now we have to obtain that same predictions. So we are going to just print user underscore df. Okay, so now The moment of truth has come. So when we run this, okay, this code has run. I think this code is big enough for you guys. So I will share the code. Please have some wait. To all the guys who are spamming the same thing again, just a friendly reminder that I even have a block button from here. So what's the use you get blocked? So instead of that, please stop spamming, because some people have genuine question. Your question is also genuine, but don't spam it again. I will answer once I get the time. So don't do that. Like, people's genuine question get our you can just give your ask your question once. You don't have to type the same thing again and again. Okay, so like we have done all the things here. So here we are getting heart disease prediction. Like what actually, like out of 1 2 3 4 5, like 5 users we have uploaded of different, and out of them only one is getting one. Only out of one is getting one, the one which we don't actually want. Like he's suffering from heart disease, his age is 67, his stress bp is 160, cholesterol is 276. Like you can see clearly out of them he is having the highest cholesterol. Then like he is blood sugar fasting, he was not suffering with blood sugar, but still other things were true, like exchange was true. Then we have old peak, and he was having the highest old peak also among them. Then the chest pain asymptotic, like when we search about the relevance, you can see the asymptotic was the one present after the id. I don't know why it was giving id, but asymptotic with that was the one. So here you can see, like among all of them only he was suffering from the chest pain is symptomatic. So it is clearly visible. Then he was having 3 ca and everything, and that's why he has been predicted as the heart disease patient. So now your like system has predicted it very clearly. So I think everyone is getting output. Just answer me in the chats that are you guys getting the same output. This is the code. Let me once share the github link. Mm, so those who have not got the output, you guys can check your code with this link, that what issue you guys are having. Now let me see your comments, what you like. I think many are saying yes sir, so they are got the output. So what everyone's saying. Okay, so people want, like all those who have got their thing like this, they have got the output. Just see how we are going to like. Okay, I think this screen is visible. Okay, so once you come on the GitHub page, you will see a setup like this, and you will like have an option here name as new. You can click on this new and give any name to the like repository, or like whatever you want here. Like this is disease prediction, so you can just give as disease predict. So it will be available. You can create a add a readme also from here only, and just click on create repository. Please guys, have a note that you should keep your repository public, so when you submit this on the submission link on the DevTown, which DevTown team will share, it can be easily accessible, and they can check that whether you have created the project or not. So you have to create the repository as the public. Once you get the like repository, suppose like here, if I like click on create repository, it will create a repository. Okay, so like disease predict, I have this repository. Okay, so now once you create this repository, you can come back to your code, and in this, when you go on file, you will have a option as save a copy in GitHub. Can you see? Can you all of you guys see the GitHub? GitHub link will be shared. GitHub, like you have to submit the GitHub link in the submission form. Okay, so when you like click on save a copy on this and GitHub, like you will have a list of all the repository created by you. So you can just directly go on disease predict, like whichever I'm taking is this, or the whichever repository you have created by the name. You can just go here and click on OK. It will get automatically pushed on that side, on like whichever repository you guys have created. Okay, so this was just a sample. Just a second. So just a minute, I'm giving the attendance form only. You guys are after that only. Just a minute. Today's day 5, the last day. So here is your attendance link. So now don't spam attendance again. No, submission form is not released yet. It will be shared soon, in the community only once this uh, stream ended. You will have 2 days time. Like by the night of 28th, you can submit this submission. Okay, so I think you guys have got the attendance link, and have I shared the form like talks? Mm, yeah, I think I have shared. So all these resources you will get in the community also, so there's no need to get panic or anything. Repeat the procedure for submission on like uh, submission link you will get on the community. In that you have to share like all the things, your project first of all, your GitHub link which you will push, your 30-second video of doing prediction. Like here, you have to just, in that 30-second video you have to show your whole code, and after your code you have to just upload a file or data sample data set which I have provided, or you can do like create your own data set also which you have created, or enter any random value if you want to even test whether it is working for real or not. If you know any heart patient, you can input all the same values in this according to his report, and then check whether it is giving true or not. And then you have to run this whole code and show that your code is giving the prediction or not. So this is what you have to do in the video. A part of that, you have to create a 5 slides ppt, in which you will five, or even you can quit 6 or 7, in which you will show from day to day 5 what you have gained and how you are implementing this in the project. Okay. If you don't have laptop, still you can create your github id from your phone also. You can like create a github id on your phone also. All these things which we teach or which we do, we keep in mind that many people might not have laptop or anything. So a simple smartphone also can be used to do all these things. Okay, everyone has done with the attendance. No, try to submit the IPYNB file only. Like in Python file, if you submit like all the blocks will get merged in the one, so it will be difficult. Like IPVNB file looks much more neater and representative way, whereas a normal Python file will not look good in that way. Okay, so now you guys can ask. Aman, attendance link is already pinned. You can see on top in the chat, live chat box. Okay, how you are going to deploy the model for our project? You have already like locally you have already deployed, but if you want to deploy it globally using like having a whole front end part and like then everything, then you can use like I personally recommend Streamlit, as it is easy and very much flexible for you guys. And a part of that, if you know Flask and many more things, you can do that. But in this you can easily use Streamlit, creating a normal app.py file, and like designing the whole front end part. And in that front end part you will extract the models which you have loaded, and then in that front end part only you can like globally host or deploy the whole model. Okay, then again I'm repeating, you are open to use any IDE, like you can use VS Code and anything. But if you are comfortable with that, we are suggesting collab because it is a global thing, like it is web hosted IDE, and people who don't have a proper setup, so they don't face any issue. In a 30-second video you have to record the prediction part and show the whole code only, and along with your face like having webcam on. You can use it like with the help, or like you can record it with the help of Zoom and OBS Studio. Okay, Mohit, we can do surely in the next boot camp. We will like, although this is the last day of our boot camp, so we can't do much in this. As connecting to the front end, first of all, designing and then explaining and then connecting will take a lot of time. So it is not kind of feasible in this short period of like 5 to 6 hours. All we have done in the last, like every day only 1 hour 15 minutes, it is not very much feasible to connect. But surely if you want any help, you can connect with me on LinkedIn and ask. I will surely guide you to how to connect with the front end. Okay, you can use any dataset if you want. Like I have already given you a template, like I have guided you guys to have template. Like especially a part of from the normal code. I have guided you guys to create a template on your own, and in this template you can like enter any data you want, like you can have any kind of thing which you want. So don't worry about that, okay? You can use any data which you want. You push, like I've already told, from here when you go on file you have to just save as copy in GitHub. When you copy, you can select the file like higher disease predictor if I take, and always push in the main branch. You don't have a, like when we go in corporate and everything, we have like, several branches like master branch and many branch. So that you don't need, you can directly push in the main branch only. You don't need to create any extra branch, okay? No, you don't have to pay for the certificate. It's totally free. Sanjay Raman Ramesh, you don't have to pay. What is readme? Readme is the actual thing telling the like, if I am new to this project, if I have not done this project, and uh, a part of just looking the whole code and then understanding and getting, in readme, like in readme it is mentioned like what the project is about, and how, what features it is having, then what technologies also we have used in this, then the whole structure also, like what all things it contain. Then moving, we have guided the installation, like we have created, but if someone else also want to use, we have guided them, like if they want to, like I have given in this a VS code example, like you just have to go on the VS code, there's an option clone repository, you have to just give this link to it and it will clone, and you have to change the directory, and for that, once you change the directory you have to create a virtual environment in like VS Code. When while using Python, we suggest that to do that, okay? Or else you can like open in Google Colab also and everything. Like here I have given my LinkedIn ID also if anyone want to have. And in this I've although uploaded a user template also and a custom like sample dataset for testing also for this whole dataset. Okay, I think now you have got 10 days boot camp. Yeah, sure. Bushra, we will try to get a 10-day. Yes, you can do Streamlit in Google Colab also using nrock. When you just go on like Google and search about Streamlit, how can we implement Streamlit in Google Colab using nrock, it will surely guide you. Like you have to create a token in which you will get a local host ID and everything, and then you can further deploy also. Like when you locally host, it has an option of like deploy on the corner in which you will get a global link, okay? And you can even customize your URL also. Okay, now what we have. Yes, you should all push your project on GitHub. There's no need to ask. Okay. Sample, like you can access the whole project with the GitHub link which I have provided. It is actually visible on screen also, like you can see on the screen is visible, so you can like access from there only. Okay, guys, if you have missed any attendance, please contact the team and backend team. If they will able to help you, then they will surely help you. Else please be regular in the boot camp, because attendance here matter, because it will might be unfair to the people who have attended regularly, okay? Certificate will be like email to you guys once you submit the whole project. This whole project, once you submit, it will be given to you guys. Like we have done a lot of things in 5 days, so you have to submit this whole project after pushing, or you can even have a notebook downloaded. Like you have to push on the GitHub, as well as you can download this like from file, and you can go here in this, you can download in IPYNB format. Okay, after you submit the your project on GitHub, you have to create your readme, like a well formed readme like this. In this way you have to create a readme. Like this is just a sample. You guys can create, like when you have a blank, you will see a file option here of editing. You click on this and it open as a like normal notebook. So you guys can have here, and then simply you can go on commit changes, and you will just go on commit change, so it will start appearing on this. Okay. No, we are today, no, we are not having any quiz. We have already done two quizzes in the 5 days. Next time we will try to increase the time of the bootcamp, and surely we will also have more quizzes. And I will also ask the team to have some like surprises for you guys, or some kind of prize also. Why are you guys asking the same question again? I have already told you how to upload. The link will be given in the community for the submission. Listen clearly. A submission link will be given to you guys in the community. You have to upload all the files, like all the things asked you in that form. You have to upload that, like five slides PPT, 30 seconds video, your code, and your GitHub link. Okay, all this you have to. Yes, the bootcamp is in association with Microsoft and Google, so you will get a certificate. Please don't spam. I will directly block you. There's no use of spamming. Yes, you can use more library. Like if you want to more fine tune it, like if you want to implement more features, like we can have automation function also, in which it is like giving you a limit. Um, like in this, when we are having, like we are doing this manually, like doing whole this task for every time, so you can create an object for this. And every time user uploads a file for the front end part, you can just directly, the name gets directly replaced here. And all these things works on the like, not all the dropping, getting column strain list, and the one hot encoding, aligning columns, scale data, and then the final prediction part gets done automatically. You don't have to run the whole code again for the front end part. Like you can do more things. Okay, readme creation. Okay, just a minute. like once you create your whole uh, repository, you will have an option here readme, and in this you will get an option of edit file. Once you click on this edit file, you will open a whole notebook like this, .md file. In this you can like create do write anything what you have like done, how it is created, the structure, then what technologies, like what things you have used, like python, numpy, pandas, skyscraper, matplotlib, seaborn, then joblib. All these we have like imported and used, so you can mention here what all we have used. Okay, and overview also, like what all features that does it have and everything, like you can give everything. And then just if you have done with the editing part and everything, you just have to go on commit changes and click on commit change, and it will be done. Okay, you don't have to do any everything. Is it compulsory? Yes, obviously it is compulsory. So I think we are done with this boot camp, coming to this coming to the end. Again, if you have any doubt, I have almost. No, you should not do a faceless video. Your camera should be open while explaining the code, so that we can recognize that you're not kind of copying or just taking someone else's video. So your camera should be on. So I think we are done with all the things. So let's end this boot camp here, and we will see you soon with the another boot camp, with some more new topics covering like generative AI, the most moving thing today is NLP, and much more. Like we have done with the image recognition and normal prediction things, like we have done with the normal data sets. So we will try to cover some more new technologies by the next bootcamp. I think we will have next bootcamp soon. So let's end this uh, meet. And if you guys have any new doubt which have not been addressed till now, you guys can ask. A part of that, please don't repeat the same thing. Anurag, video part I have already explained, like what you just have to record your screen with the camera on, and you have to tell what all everything you are doing this code, and just a very brief overview of 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then you have to just give the final submission link, or like what the final prediction you have obtained. You have to show just that. I'm again sharing just a second the document which will, I think, cover all your doubts, like what all to submit. Okay, I've given you the document again. Okay, sure, Jason, we will try to do the front end part also in this boot camp next time. Okay. Actually, front end part takes a lot of time. It like requires a lot of time, and we have a very short period of time in boot camps. So that's why we don't cover, because our mm, for front end part we have several boot camps of this, in which JS and everything is taught. So you can like refer the front end part from there, and the main back end part, the machine learning part, we are doing here. So you can get all the things from here. Okay. You got all errors. No such file or directory exists on job lib. You must be writing the name different, or you must be having a typing error in the code. Please check your code with the typing error. You must be having some mistake with the file name or the path. Okay. Now, what you are asking? 5 slides, yes, you have to submit a 5, or even at least is the 5. You can submit a greater also, 6 7. Okay, when I open the same file, got output. When I rerun them, they are all error. They might be facing error because you have saved the file earlier, like while saving you have already saved, like you might be facing error. Like if I run again this part, I have already saved the data set open CSV file. So it is not like here saying data set, hard data set 1. So you have to change the name, or else the earlier file will also be have like, see here, data set, hard data set and hard data set 1, both files are saved. To have you, so now you have to be extra careful about the name which you are mentioning. Okay. We are done with almost every down. We have different like different boot camps for different, like for front end also we have boot camps. So you can surely attend that boot camp, so you can have idea of whole front end part also. Okay. Yes, you can, Krishna. You can write your own code also if you want. You can like have changes in this code, the existing code also which I have taught. You can make changes, like you, if you want, you can add for some more things in this, or the side by side, like which I have guided. You can upload this same code also. Okay, but it should be done by yourself only. Like you should have work, like that's why we are asking for the video. Like you have to run on your system and check whether it is running or not fully. Okay. Brasilia, like you can do the data set pre-processing on the same data set. If you are using that data set, you have to do the pre-processing. Like uh, if you are cooking, like let's take some any example. If you are cooking that, then why you are going to prepare the ingredients of some another dish? You have to prepare the ingredient of that dish only. So why you are going to prepare another? So you have to do the pre-processing of this data set only. You don't have to do any another. You can take another data sets also, like in this data set which you have used, you can take some more data sets also. If for like every data set which you will take, you have to do the pre-processing. Okay, but it should be related to the project only. Like if you're doing the heart disease, you say, so it should be related to heart disease only. It should not be of diabetes or any random data set. Okay, guys, if you have, again I am repeating, if you guys are having any problem regarding certificate, please contact the backend team. It is, the numbers are already present on the community. Please ask them, and they will surely resolve your issue. There is no need to spam again the same thing in the chats. Okay. I think almost all doubts are done. If you guys are repeating again and again, you can just rewind the video and see I have answered almost all the answers. So bye guys, see you again in the next boot camp, and please have this same energy in the next boot camp also. Like, you guys are quite really active, so I want all of you to be present in the next boot camp also. We will have that soon. So bye bye, tata. uh, Please submit all your codes and everything, ppt and video, in the submission link which will be shared soon, so you don't miss on the certification. Bye, see you.